Yes, everybody, welcome back to the Irish Hotspur. Jack here, and in this video, I'm going to be giving my reactions to the different predictions that my fellow Spurs channel creators have sent in to us. Everybody, do check out their channels. Will be pinned down in the comments below. We're heading into a difficult game this Thursday night. We're going up to Ange's former territory in Glasgow. We'll see what this Spurs team is made of after they've clearly, at least by the looks of things from the media, maybe showed that they do back Ange, that they believe in what they're trying to build here. And also, will be interesting to see how the club sort of response to maybe some of the media attention about backing Ange and everything, because it looks like at the moment that maybe Ange isn't under as much pressure as we might have thought after that Chelsea game. So we'll see what the predictions have in store for us from these different people. But check out their channels, please. Check out this league table as well that Marlon from Spurs Kings TV puts together for us. We have Kate at the top, Lee in second, Dermotron a few points behind in third. Marlon, I want him to pick up some points and climb up the table just because he puts this together for us. We have Alex box office a little bit further down there, and then Harry Scarf in the middle, and we'll see how this thing unfolds and how much this league table changes. But without further ado, let's check out our first prediction, and it's going to be from Marlon, Spurs Kings TV.
Dave, Jack, hope you are well. It is Marlon from Spurs Kings TV, and it's that time of the week for the Rangers prediction. Look, for Ange in the last game, the worst thing that could have happened to him was going 2-0 up and then losing that lead, because it just makes him look. It weren't good. It wasn't good, but we don't beat Chelsea, so I'm not going to give him any flack for it. But Rangers, look, he knows the Scottish League. I know the Rangers guy has only been in there for a certain amount of time. Rangers have only picked up form recently. We haven't really got much of a team. He has to put out whoever he's got because he's losing bodies, and I think that's going to do him a bit of a favour. And I personally think we're going to win this one. I know a lot of people don't think we are, but I think we're going to win it 3-1. And yeah, I don't know why. Like I said, the results have been up and down, but I actually think we're going to get a result in this one. So I'm going for Rangers 1, Spurs 3, and they better do it because I'm a Hoops fan. Come on, you Spurs.
Nice one from Marlon. I'm also in a similar boat. I think Spurs will likely win this game on Thursday night. It's just because it's Ange's former rival when he was the Celtic manager. You think he'll be extra motivated for this one. I know he'll probably disregard that. He'll say he goes into every game pretty much the same, but I do think this one will probably mean a bit more to him considering the opponent and his familiarity with the opponent. But also, I don't really know if this Rangers team is as good as maybe former ones of a couple of years ago when they were challenging pretty far in the Europa League and whatnot. It's just, a team that I have heard has struggled. They had that manager, I think Philippe Clement. I think he was a good manager over at Club Brugge, maybe at Monaco as well, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm not sure if it's going too well for him. I'm not even sure if he's still there. I just heard that things haven't been that great for Rangers. So I wonder if this should be an easier game than maybe what it looks like on paper for Spurs. But he's gone for a 3-1 win, and hopefully he's correct. I would love to take a 3-1 win. But let's head on over to Lee the Dorset Spur. Please, everybody, check out Marlon from Spurs Kings TV. But let's head out over down south to Lee the Dorset Spur.
Hey guys, Lee the Dorset Spur here, back with another prediction. Football comes at you pretty fast, doesn't it? There's no time to dwell, no time to sit back and take it easy. Another game, another difficult game, this time in the Europa League. Up in Scotland against Rangers, on paper, one we should win. We don't play on paper, we play on grass. But does Ange know that league? He should do, he's won it enough times. So you've got to put your money on a win, right? You've got to be expecting Spurs to turn this over. Hopefully Van der Ven gets some minutes to keep that fitness going. Bentancur may be coming back, get some minutes under his belt after having to sit out. So we should be expecting a decent win here. As always, the leader deluded Spur will go with a Spurs win, and I'm going to go with a 3-1 to Spurs, and hoping we can progress on in this competition. Up the Spurs.
Up the Spurs. Big up to Lee the Dorset Spur. He's gone for a 3-1 win, just like Marlon. And he might think he's deluded, but Marlon has agreed with him. Score for score, the exact same one. So big up to Lee. And I don't know, something about maybe the way that the media has shown that the players seem to be backing Ange, kind of the quotes from Romero to some of the, maybe media murmurings that supposedly, I'm not sure if I believe it too much, but supposedly, the board are going to look to try to back him in January. I don't know, just all those sort of sound bites and all those type of media responses to the Chelsea game make me think that we'll probably go into this game looking to have a big response to the way that we collapsed in the Chelsea game. So that's what I'm going to go for. That's my reasoning why I think we're going to win. And everyone check out Lee the Dorset Spur. He's gone for a 3-1 win as well. Will Kate from the perfect match do something different?
Good morning, Dave and Jack and everyone at the Irish Hotspur. Please make sure you are smashing a like on this video. It's Kate from the Perfect Match giving my match prediction for Rangers versus Spurs. Now, Rangers Spurs, there's not much to go on. I was looking at our head-to-head. We played them 3 times and one of those is a friendly. The other 2 were in the 60s, but we've won all 3. However, Rangers have just managed to secure their 4th win in a row, so they're coming into this game high on confidence and in good form, whereas Tottenham's results are up and down like Tower Bridge, let's be fair. So it's going to be quite a tricky one to call. But for me, this is Andy's bread and butter. You know, he knows the Scottish League inside out. Admittedly, teams change, but he should still have the knowledge, I think, to get us over the line against Rangers. So I am going to go for Rangers 1, Tottenham 2. I don't expect it to be easy. It's going to be another nail biter. But you know what? In the words of the legend that is Ronan Keating, life is a roller coaster and you've just got to ride it. So as always, guys, come on, you Spurs.
Well done to Kate. Oh, we know how to ride that Spurs roller coaster. We absolutely do. And with Ange going back to the Scottish League, I'm curious if he is still familiar with maybe the Rangers team. I don't know how much it's changed. I'm really not all that familiar with the Rangers goings on. Like I said, the only thing I know is that if Philippe Clement is still with that team, at one point I used to think he was a very decent manager. So there is that to think about if he still is there. But I didn't know that they're on a 4-game winning streak. I'm not sure who they've come up against, but still, that's maybe slightly different to what I suggested earlier. That maybe they're having a bit of a torrid season. Let me know in the comments, please, everybody. Love to be educated on how this Rangers team look to you and whether they will be an easier outfit or maybe a more difficult one. So please, everybody, let me know. She's gone for a 2-1 win. Love to hear that. We've gotten wins so far from everyone. And please, everybody, check out the perfect match. Love Kate and love Jimbo and everything they do. They're very kind to Dave and I. So please show some love to them. Check out their channel, please. Let's head on over to the Harry Scarf. Will he go for something different than a win?
Happening, Dave and Jack, big up. So it's Rangers away this week. Obviously, we need a response. I think we started really well against Chelsea. It looked like we responded really well. Was it 11 minutes? 2-0 up in that game. We just couldn't sustain it. I think this is a game where we start well, and I think you'll see a similar pattern. I think there is a big gap in quality between the Scottish Premiership and the Premier League. Rangers, their style seems to be suited a little bit more to the Europa League. Be interesting to see who starts this game, who's available. Van der Ven, whether he's available or not, will be massive. We're hearing that Romero's out for up to 6 weeks. That's a massive blow. However, was he allowed to play? Yeah, but on this game, I think we see a little bit of rotation. The players with fans like it or not put a lot into that Chelsea game. We just couldn't sustain that performance, but I think there was commitment there. I just think individual errors, not being clinical, let us down. I'm going to go with 3-2 Rangers in this game. I think Rangers are going to pull off a massive surprise. We really need to go here and get results, make it comfortable. We've got one tough game out of the 2 remaining after this in the Europa League, Hoffenheim, so we can't really afford to lose this. We ideally need to win, if not a draw. But we know that a negative result, a loss, it's such a loss would only increase the pressure on Postecoglou and the club at the moment. A win could be quite nice and give us a breathing space above that dotted line. So massive. Come on, Spurs. I reckon 3-2 Rangers, but I think we give it a good go. But I think Rangers will complete the comeback.
Well, he did bring up all the benefits of getting a win, getting over the line in this type of game, as a good response to the Chelsea result. I think would be huge for this fan base, huge for these players and for the manager. But he's not gone for that. He does think that Rangers will have too much for us or they might just show up on the day and really surprise us. He said a shock result. So he's gone for a 3-2 win to Rangers. Sounds like a fun game, but sadly not a good result. Please, everybody, check out the Scarfy Spurs talk. Good guy. I think he gets a lot out as well. Really good analysis from the kid. And he speaks so well. Speaks so well. So please, everybody, check him out. Deserves some love. Let's head on over to my guilty pleasure, the box office from Mr. Box Office TV with Alex THFC. Please, everybody, check him out.
Yo, it's your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV. Give my prediction for the European game on Thursday against Rangers. And my prediction is a 1-1 draw. The reason for this, I've zoned out. I'm fed up of people making excuses for this manager. That now I want him gone. If we get a better coaching, which we can get a better coaching, I want him gone. And I've said on Mr. Box Office TV, like and subscribe to that. If you don't know, get to know. But now we're going over to Daniel Levy to making excuses for this manager. I'm sorry, this manager's useless. He's not a coach, and that's all I've got to say, and that's it. And David, Jack, you know what to do. Get me on your show, and then you show you what the main event's all about. Making it box office for you, and that's it.
Oh, yes.
This is coming from your boy, Mr. Box Office, the main event, the Professor of Truth and Entertainment, the ratings killer. Your nightmare and everyone's guilty pleasure, and that's it. And if you don't know, get to know, and that's it. And I'm out of here. I'm done with this crap.
Hi.
If that isn't box office, I don't know what is. Oh, well. You want on our show, let us know, everybody, if you want to see the box office on the channel. And also, he's gone for a draw there, and he's definitely not happy with Ange by the looks of things. He thinks he's getting away with it, even though I know Alex, calls out the ownership on a consistent basis and is very accountable for, holding Daniel Levy accountable. Yeah, he seems to think that Ange Postecoglou is still getting away with it, maybe despite the constraints that Daniel Levy might be putting on him. It's gone for a 1-1 draw. Love the box office. And please, everybody, do check out his channel. He also said towards the end there that everybody's guilty pleasure. I thought I was the one that's, I thought I was the one that was supposed to see him as my guilty pleasure. Maybe now he's everybody's guilty pleasure, but wouldn't blame people. Please, everybody, check him out. Alex Box Office, THFC, Professor of Truth and Entertainment. And we're going to end off with the Dermotron. See how he's feeling after that Chelsea result.
This is Dermot, aka Dermotron from THFC Till I Die, the home of Tottenham past, present, and the exciting future, hopefully under Ange Postecoglou. And this is my match day predictions between them lot next door in Glasgow against Tottenham Hotspur in the Europa League phase. Look, it's a game we dare not lose, I think, for many, many reasons. I think two reasons for me. One is because I just cannot lose to them because I'm a Celtic fan as well. So it's doubly for me that we have to beat them on Thursday. Look, Sunday wasn't great. Still feel a bit peed off with the game with Basuma and Sarr. But look, it is what it is, and we have to move on, and we have to move on quickly. We've got another game coming up. I still trust Ange. I'm still backing him all the way. I think Ange will succeed in the end. As I said before, it's easier. The easy option is to sack a manager. The harder option is to stand by your man, and I think that's what they're going to have to do. Look, I'm going for a 2-0 win. I think it's going to be not easy up there, but I think get a good 2-0 win, and I think that will bring us nicely into the Southampton game on Sunday, where Conte's era ended at Southampton the last time we played them. Hopefully history doesn't repeat itself. But anyway, come on you Spurs. Big up Jack and Dave. Come on you Spurs, and big Ange we trust. We never stop.
Dave.
Well done by the Dermotron. Please, everybody, check out THFC Till I Die. Get him over that 2K mark, please, everybody. I know how much it would mean to him, especially around this festive period. He also has a lot going on. He's a busy guy, and I think he really deserves it. So please, everybody, check out THFC Till I Die. It's gone for a 2-0 win. Love to take a 2-0 win. I'm kind of leaning towards the 3-1s. That I could see this being a tricky game where maybe at first Rangers could score, have some momentum, but then Spurs, I think, could respond in this game and end up maybe overwhelming them, because I'm not sure if Rangers can really consistently come up against teams that play the style of play that we have. And so I'm curious how they'll set up against us, whether they can even sustain, a decent defensive front against us. So we'll see how it roll. But everybody, smash the like button for us on the way out. Check out all these people's channels, and we'll see you all for the match day festivities on Thursday. Also, if you want to get a preview for each and every one of these games during this very, very busy fixture period, consider becoming a member, because Dave and I do members only previews for every single game, where we just chat about what we think, the game will be like, all the context and stuff behind it. So consider becoming a member. See you next time, everybody. Come on, you Spurs.